This is Legal News America. I'm Ace Ramirez in Washington, D.C. August 26th is National Dog Day. According to nationaltoday.com, this day dedicated to dogs was created in 2004 by Colleen Page, a pet and family lifestyle expert and animal advocate. The purpose? So that all dogs can be celebrated, and likewise to encourage adoption of dogs in shelters. August 26th is when Colleen's family adopted her Sheltie when she was 10 years old. Since August 26, 2004, that's 16 years ago, it is reported that approximately 1 million dogs have been adopted in the U.S. Tonight, we chat with our Eagle News team about their happy dog stories. First, let me share ours. My dog is Kai. Her name is Kai. She likes to sunbathe. She hates the rain. She sleeps upside down on the couch, and she loves playing fetch after I walk her before bed. I remember there was one time, there's Kai, right there, sunbathing. I remember I left her on the couch before going to bed, and in her usual position, she was upside down. And when I woke up in the morning at 8 a.m., she was still in the same position. I swear, I panicked. I almost called 911. I thought she had a heart attack or something. But she was fine. I just did this, and she was up and about, running. Correspondents, share your stories. Let's start with Thomas.
Well, Ace, I had an obedience-trained German Shepherd dog. Got him as a pup and spent about 6 or 8 months training him. And actually, I had help from the canine division of the local police department. I knew a number of the officers there. So they gave me some tips on how to train a dog. And part of it, of course, was taking him to class so that he was being trained around distractions. But German Shepherds are a very, very loyal dog. If I was walking down the street and stopped to talk to somebody, the first thing the dog would do is stand between me and the person I was talking to. He was very, very protective.
Very protective.
This dog loved kids, and every kid that he came into contact with, he adopted. And one of the neighbors' young girls caught on to that pretty early. And so she would hide out in our backyard, and her father would have to call me to bring the dog in because the dog wouldn't let him come in to get his daughter. And she'd figured this out. She'd figured this out, that he was going to be very protective of her because she didn't want to go home.
I'm sorry? What's your dog's name again?
Oh, the dog's name was Buzz. B-U-Z-Z. Buzz. He was about 120 pounds. I wish I had a picture of him. But yeah, and what a character. What a character. He ran away from home once. Some kids found him, took him home. He ended up coming back riding in the back seat of a police car, looking like he was the part. He was a character, that dog. Unfortunately, I don't have a dog anymore. We're just at a point in life where we aren't home all day. And, having a dog is like having a 6-year-old kid.
That's true.
They're very, very dependent on you, and they get lonesome if you leave them home all alone all day.
Or a younger one.
Why we don't have a dog now. But let's hear some other stories.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Tom. Myla, what's your dog story?
Hey, Ace. So I don't own a dog right now, but I have every now and then I doggy sit. Actually, it's my daughter who doggy sit, but I help her do doggy sitting. So that's the only dog story I have for you today.
What kind of dog does she dog sit?
I am not sure. I'm not good at dogs, but their names are there are 2 dogs that we doggy sit. Their names are Milo and Miko. But as far as the breed, I know they're how they do breeding now. They're a combination, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm not really good at dogs. So.
Right. Well, I bet pretty soon you guys are going to have your own. Let's hear from Imelin. Imelin, What's your dog story?
Hey Ace, our family dog, the name is Chino. He's our family dog in the Philippines. He's 12 years old, and the last time I saw him was 2 years ago when we went back home. I miss him so much.
Oh, that's Chino.
The story of how we got Chino was very interesting. So we went to the pet store, and we were supposed to get this chubby Shih Tzu, but the chubby Shih Tzu was not playful and was lazy. There was now this other dog that was very friendly and charming, and to be honest, he's not a handsome dog. But at the end, that's who we decided on. Well, Chino is not the smartest of dogs. He doesn't have much tricks, but he is sensitive to the emotions of the family. I think he knows when someone is sad or lonely, that he sticks with that one the entire day and asks for a belly rub. Talk about our family's cheerleader and mascot. Oh, I miss my dog now.
I definitely miss Chino a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Imelin. Mayanne, what's your dog story?
Well, Ace, it's a pity that I am not a pet person, so I actually didn't have my own pet dog, but I am happy to share with you tonight a very heartwarming story of two dogs that my brother-in-law Albert and his wife Esther adopted. So, are we showing the pictures right now? Okay, so these two dogs are Goofy and Brandy. Goofy is a Doberman mix, while Brandy is a half Labrador, half Pit Bull. And according to my brother-in-law, so they were adopted a year apart. According to my brother-in-law, when they were adopting Goofy at the shelter, everyone was getting or adopting puppies, and everyone was avoiding dogs that are 1 year old or older, and everyone was adopting or avoiding aggressive dogs. Apparently, Goofy was very aggressive, and he was returned to the shelter a couple times already. But since my sister-in-law Esther is such a dog hero, she said, if we are going to rescue, then we should really rescue. So they went for Goofy, and now he is better. And for Brandy's story, that's also very heartwarming because these two are really dog heroes. So when they were adopting Brandy, my brother-in-law Albert said that people were intimidated by her because she lost her voice at the shelter because she kept barking because she was so stressed of the environment. So again, people were avoiding her and intimidated by her, and they didn't want the fact that she was a half pit bull, or she is a half pit bull. But again, my dog hero sister-in-law said, then if we will really have to rescue, then we should rescue. So they again adopted Brandy, and the good news is that only after a couple days she got her voice back, and it turned out that she's a very kind dog. She is good with kids, good with other dogs, and she is potty trained. So my brother-in-law and wife Esther, they were very happy, and now they're like a happy family.
That's a good find. Pit bulls are intimidating, but yeah, they are. Some people think kids might be in trouble around them, but they're pretty mild. All right, let's hear from Rani. Rani, what kind of dog do you have?
Well, we got two dogs. One is a Maltese Bichon mix. Her name is Bella. She's a nice white little dog, and there she is, and she's like, the first few months that we had her, I didn't think she was a dog because she doesn't bark. She just kind of squeaks, but she loves to be cuddled, and she loves to, just to be in bed with you. And then the other one there is Max. Max is 12% of this and that, and 12% of this and that. But when we bought him, actually the kids went out to buy him. He was supposed to be a Shih Tzu, But I said that doesn't look like a Shih Tzu. But Max has a cool talent and a magic. We call him Magic Max also, because Max can somehow get out of his leash, his collar especially, and we don't know how. But he's pulled out of himself out of his collar, and many times. But and Max loves to protect Bella, so he's the younger pup of the two.
Max sounds interesting. Sounds like a magician.
Yes, he's the magician.
All right.
Magic Max.
And Julianne, what's your story?
Okay, so we have our dog. Her name is Mochi, named after the food that she is. She's not the cutest, but she's... oh, look at her squinting. She is super weird. She's 5 years old. She's half Chihuahua, half something else. We don't know. And the weird thing is, we were actually in a period of not having dogs. We had dogs a little while ago, but a couple years ago, we gave them to other people because we couldn't take care of them with how busy we were. And I was in college, and one day we randomly found out. I randomly came home and saw that we had a dog. Now, Mochi is really weird because she lives outside, but every now and then she'll come inside our house. And we have wood floors, so the traction is a little bit different from the pavement outside. So she doesn't know how to walk. Instead of walking on the wood floors, she'll crawl. She'll just crawl from here and there on her belly, and it looks so weird and so odd. And then another really weird thing that she does is usually when you first talk to your dog, when you first see her or you first make eye contact, usually they'll come up to you, they'll jump on you, they'll lick your hand or something like that. Rather than doing that, she'll flop upside down in whatever position she is, wherever she is, once you make eye contact and ask for a belly rub. She doesn't come up to you, she just falls wherever, in whatever position she is, wherever she is.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks so much for sharing, Julian. And everyone else, correspondents, thank you for your dog stories tonight. Whether barking or not, mild, definitely. One thing we agree upon is that we all love our dogs. Happy Dog Day.